Hello, everybody, and welcome to Aggie Memorial Stadium, and welcome back to the Marquette Golden Eagles Dynasty here on NCAA 14. Today we're taking on the 3-3 New Mexico State Aggies. And we're going to lose the coin toss, and I'm pretty sure they're going to kick here, as most CPUs do. So now New Mexico State on for the opening kickoff here. And Dickenzie Durant is just going to bring this one out. I thought he was going to knee it. Brings it out and works his way ahead. Good decision as he gets up to the 25 for Marquette. The Golden Eagles come off a tough loss last week against Army, and they look to rebound. Here's Jake Haywood's out for his third straight start. Opening goes to Tyson Bolt, and he has a nice hole there, and he picks up 6. Now the Golden Eagles and Lance Leipold do plan on playing Dillon Koufax in this one to get him back on the field. Both quarterbacks have shown some promise, but also some flaws as well. So they're both evenly matched, and we want to kind of work them both into games this season. Now 2nd and 4 for the Golden Eagles. Haywood drops back. Quick pass there to Michael Galloway. And that's only a short 2-yard gain, bringing up a 3rd and 1. And the Golden Eagles have a new starting left tackle in this one in sophomore Jabari Branch, as Channing Gates suffered an injury and will be out for a few weeks. 3rd and 1 give goes to Briggs, and he's going to work his way ahead for a nice 11-yard gain up the gut. Now at the 45-yard line, nice opening few plays there for Marquette. Haywood will drop back. He's going to go to the sideline there to Shane Lytle. Lytle catches it and breaks the tackle. He's ahead for 14 yards, working his way into New Mexico State territory. Now Marquette goes with that loaded backfield look. And the give will be to Ashley, his first carry of the game, and he works his way ahead for 5. On paper, Marquette and New Mexico State are identical when it comes to overall offense and defense. So we'll see if we can kind of bully a equal team here, as Theo Briggs another 5-yard gain up the middle for a first down. They have been playing well this season, though. The Aggies actually beat Minnesota, although Minnesota's 1-5 coming into this week. Still a very impressive win for New Mexico State. And they've actually had other games against Texas and UCLA, both top 10 teams right now, I believe. Is Ashley a nice gain up the middle for 7 yards. It's nice to see this Marquette running game come together here, as it's been a struggle most of the season. I'm going to give there to Tyson Bolt, his second of the drive, and he'll work his way ahead for 4 and a first down. Getting a few guys involved here in the running game. Now Bolt, Briggs, and Ashley both each with multiple carries here. And Javon Ashley back out there. He'll get the give. And he stood up there behind the line of scrimmage. Nice block there by Colton Clay, but just too much traffic to work his way ahead for any. Now 2nd and 12 here for Marquette, working behind the sticks. And Haywood will drop back. He'll pass it quick there to Javon Ashley, working over the middle for a 5-yard catch. Now 3rd and 6 from New Mexico State's 16-yard line. And Marquette will go empty here. Haywood drops back. He's going to find Shane Lytle there. And Lytle stopped there at the 1 after a 15-yard catch. Shane Lytle continues to be the most consistent receiver here for Marquette. Too bad he just can't work his way into the end zone on that one, though. Now, 1st and goal here from the Aggies' 1-yard line. And it looks like Marquette will just try and power this one in. Give it to Ashley. And he just works his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and goal. Good second effort there to avoid being stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but still not able to break the plane. Another loaded front there from New Mexico State. Theo Briggs now in the game, Marquette's big power back. And he'll get the give, and he's just short. He just couldn't cross the plane there. And it looks like Marquette's going to go hurry up and just call the same play. And another give there to Briggs, and they're not going to get him that time. Theo Briggs with the score here for Marquette. And a nice drive led by the running game for once. And they're going to take a 7-0 lead here. A nice 14-play, 72-yard drive there engineered by Jake Haywood. And a touchdown there from Theo Briggs as Barr's kick there fielded by Morrison for New Mexico State. He'll work it outside and gets a nice return there to the 30-yard line. So New Mexico State offense on the field after giving up that opening touchdown. New Mexico State without their starting quarterback, running back, and left tackle in this game. McDonald back to pass. He finds his man there at the sideline. He's going to go backwards. That's a negative 3-yard reception there on the Aggies' first play from scrimmage. 2nd and 13 now for the Aggies. Morrison in the backfield. McDonald drops back to pass. Seems like nothing open. He does find a man there. Bergstrom with it. He's going to break a tackle and go up the field. D'Angelo Bush there with a hard hit. And that's Jordan Bergstrom with a 40-yard reception. Nice play there for McDonald. He didn't have anything, but then found his man at the last second. And Durant, another missed tackle there in space, as we saw that last week as well. And now McDonald, a quick pass there, and that's going to go out of bounds. 2nd and 10 now from Marquette's 34. Give to Morrison. He'll work his way outside. And he's wrapped up there by Juice Campbell. Juice Campbell, a tremendous start to the season. A couple pick sixes to seal some games. But otherwise fairly quiet. Now 3rd and 9 for the Aggies. McDonald drops back to pass. He's going to go for the end zone. And that's Franklin beating Juice Campbell. Austin Franklin, New Mexico State's top-rated player at 85 overall. And just talking about Juice Campbell, he gets burned there. And a nice catch, and a nice pitch and catch there as McDonald dropped it right in the bucket. So the Aggies answer right back. And Durant is going to have another chance to field a kick here. And he gets out there to the 23-yard line. So Jake Haywood and the Marquette Golden Eagles look to build on a nice drive where they did score with a rushing touchdown. Theo Briggs back out there. And he'll get to give up the middle for 3. 2nd and 7 now. 1:10 left in this first quarter. Briggs will get another give. And he works his way into the second level for a nice 7-yard rush and a first down. This is the most we've seen Marquette rely on the run so far this season, and it's certainly working here in the first quarter. Now under a minute left. Now I'll give to Tyson Bolt. He has some blocks in space. He'll work his way up for a first down. Nice 11-yard gain there from Tyson Bolt. 7 first downs already in this game for Marquette. Now Javon Ashley out there as the Golden Eagles are just rotating these backs. Ashley will get the give. And he's only going to pick up a couple. Now a 2nd and 8 here from Marquette's own 44-yard line. And 15 seconds left. Haywood empty. He drops back. Quick pass out there to Jonathan Thomas. And he'll get ahead for the first down and a 9-yard gain into the Aggies' territory. So Marquette doesn't have to call a play here. But it looks like they will. They'll do another rush there to Theo Briggs. And another nice gain there. 12 yards for Theo Briggs as he'll put an exclamation point towards the end of this first quarter. Good play from both teams' offenses there. Clean drives as Marquette driving again. Looking to retake the lead here. 7-7 after 1. Now we'll start this second quarter at New Mexico State's 35-yard line. Haywood with just one pass attempt on this drive. Another give there to Ashley, and he's swallowed up there quick off the safety blitz. Brian Bonilla, one of New Mexico State's top-rated defensive players. Now 2nd and 10 here for the Golden Eagles. And Haywood's going an empty set. And he'll drop back to pass. He's going to just hit his man Javon Ashley there at the sideline. And Ashley works his way ahead for a nice gain. 10-yard gain, bringing up a 3rd and inches for Marquette. Haywood efficient to start the game, 6 for 6. Marquette 3 for 3 on 3rd down, now a 3rd and inches. They come out in the I formation, give there to Ashley, and he'll pick up a first down. Marquette struggled mightily on 3rd downs here to open the season, but so far 4 for 4 today. As now they take over at the 23 with a fresh set of downs. Haywood out there with Ashley to his right. He'll drop back to pass and roll to his right. Throw for Shane Lytle, and that's going to go wide. Shane Lytle not the tallest target, and that sails right over his head. Now the 11th play for Marquette as they've been extending these drives. 2nd and 10 give there to Theo Briggs, and he really doesn't have anything outside. No gain. Now 3rd and 10 here for Marquette. It's been mostly 3rd and shorts, and now we'll see if they can convert here on 3rd and long. Haywood goes empty again. He drops back to pass. And a short pass there to Shane Lytle, and he's going to work his way ahead. Shane Lytle, a nice grab there at the line of scrimmage, and he manages a first down and then some. Lytle has shown pretty good ability after the catch here in these first few games. Look at that shiftiness, and he's pushed out of bounds. Now Marquette from the 7, 1st and goal. Delay give there to Ashley. Ashley shifts his way up, and he'll work his way down to the 3-yard line. Now from the 2, 2nd and goal. And they'll come out in the I formation. Briggs in the backfield. They give to Colton Clay, the fullback, and he's just short. Now another 3rd and goal from the inch-yard line for Marquette. And I think we all know what's coming right now. Another give there, and Javon Ashley has plenty of space, and he'll work his way ahead for another Marquette touchdown as they retake the lead. So now New Mexico State comes back out there after a nice 5-play drive where they scored a nice touchdown. And a delay give there to Morrison. And a tackle there by Ahmad Plummer off a 4-yard. I'm sorry, that was Davin Rice off a 4-yard Morrison rush. Now 2nd and 6. McDonald drops back to pass. And he has a man open there at the sideline. That's Franklin again. And Durant misses another tackle. Austin Franklin with 2 big catches already in this one. Of course, that nice receiving touchdown in the first quarter. Andrew McDonald, a nice game so far as the backup quarterback. 4 minutes now in the second quarter. McDonald fakes. And he gets Morrison there, who stumbles ahead for 4 yards. Plummer just made contact and was able to force Morrison off kilter. 2nd and 6 here for the Aggies, and they'll go option. The pitch to Morrison, and he's stopped in the backfield. Nice gang tackle there. A bunch of guys there for Marquette. Davin Rice with the tackle for loss. And he shot through there quick, as did a couple other defenders there for Marquette. Now 3rd and 9 for New Mexico State in Marquette territory. And McDonald drops back to pass. He's going to be sacked. Gavin Battaglia continues to be a nice pass rusher here for us. I think that's his 3rd sack of the year. Nice swim move there from Battaglia. And McDonald was revving up to get that one off, but Battaglia gets there just in time. So I did want to get Dillon Koufax involved here in this first half, but Haywood's just been leading these nice drives. I mean, it's mostly been the running game, but Haywood's been good through the air, so we'll just keep him in for now, as he'll drop back to pass. There's Shane Lytle working over the middle. 5-yard catch there. 50 yards now for Lytle on 4 grabs. Haywood 8 for 9 for 76. Now 2nd and 5 with 2:30 left. And they'll give to Briggs. Briggs works his way outside. He has space. And Theo Briggs with a 14-yard rush. He's been great here in this one. Already at 53 yards on 9 carries. That's probably the best performance so far for any Marquette running back on the season. Now at their own 39. And look at that. They have 3 backs there in the I formation. And they give to Ashley with 2 men leading the way. He'll pick up 2. 2nd and 8 now as Marquette goes empty. Haywood back to pass. He's going to go for Grant Cooper over the middle, and he had it but loses it after a nice defensive play there as New Mexico State defenseman, a New Mexico State defenseman there jarred the ball loose. I'm too used to doing my hockey franchise with the defenseman. Now Haywood back empty on a 3rd and 8. He'll drop back to pass. He's going to dump it off there to Jordan Pinson. And nice block there from Shane Lytle as Pinson works his way up the sideline. Galloway with a nice block. And Pinson a 37-yard pickup there off the dump off from Haywood. And we talked about Pinson in previous episodes. He has a bright future here, only a freshman. And great blocking there from Galloway and Shane Lytle to really open that one up. 13 first downs in this one for Marquette to just 2 for New Mexico State. And now Marquette looking to get into New Mexico State red zone here yet again. A gift to Theo Briggs outside, and he has space. And he works his way up with a nice shift there, 8 yards. The running game just having their way here against the Aggies. And that's what we have. We've been waiting for that all season. And now another give there to Ashley. And he'll work his way ahead for 4 yards and a first down. Now less than a minute left here in this half. Marquette at the 10-yard line. Haywood back to pass. He rolls to his left. He'll get that one out for Shane Lytle, and that's a touchdown. 10-yard catch for Shane Lytle. And Marquette flawless here in this first half with 3 touchdown drives. Haywood not known for his ability to move, especially out of structure, but he delivers a nice throw there on the money to Shane Lytle, and Lytle's been open all game as Dylan Mackey kicks that one through to make it 21-7. And our first studio update here. The Red River rivalry. Oklahoma at 4-1, up on a 5-0 Texas team, 9-7 late in the fourth quarter. What a great game that is right now. I wish we could kind of tune into that. Who doesn't love the Red River rivalry? That is such an alliteration on an early Saturday morning. Especially that, a 2-point game late in the fourth. As Morrison fields there from Marquette's 3. He works his way to the right. And he's taken down there by Davin Rice at the 31. 32 seconds here for New Mexico State to counter with all their timeouts. So see what McDonald can manage to do here as he drops back. He has time. And he'll get his man Matthews there. I think that was the tight end, Joseph Matthews, who beat Ahmad Plummer there. And Travell Terry was there too, but just couldn't break on it. Good timing there from McDonald. Now setting up shop from the 47. McDonald, another drop back. Over the middle, he has Brown who drops it. Brown beat Dante Chambers there, working over the middle off a slant. But he drops that, and he had a little bit of room to run as well. Now 2nd and 10 with 23 seconds. New Mexico State still with all their timeouts. That's a quick pass to Matthews. And he's going to stiff arm Tyler Black and work his way up the sideline. Joseph Matthews with a nice 21-yard pickup. And New Mexico State potentially in field goal range here. McDonald another drop back. They're going to go screen. Good blocking there from Morrison. He has some space, but he's taken down. A nice tackle there by Clarence Thurman. 11 seconds down. A very efficient first half for McDonald. He drops back. And he has Franklin there again. Reese Walters was there in coverage, but Franklin beat him. And they'll stay in the hurry up here. 1 timeout left. Time for 2 more plays, probably. McDonald will drop back. Nothing open to the sideline, and Matthews drops it. And now they probably are going to have to settle for a field goal. And they will bring out the kicker for a 29-yard field goal attempt here to close out the first half. And that kick is right down the middle. So Marquette leads 21-10 in what was probably their best half of football all season long. And that's what we wanted to see here against an evenly balanced opponent. We've been able to play up to our better opponents so far this season, but we haven't been able to convert on a lot of opportunities here. And it's been nice to see our running game go right down the field and Haywood play a clean game. As in the second half, we are going to start with Dillon Koufax, though, as promised, and kind of mix these quarterbacks in together. New Mexico State, a tremendous opening drive and that nice touchdown there to Franklin, but they weren't able to do anything after that as Marquette. 2 rushing touchdowns, and then a nice passing touchdown from Haywood to Shane Lytle. And then that play to Jordan Pinson. So a lot of contributors here on this Marquette offense there in the first half, especially in the running game, where Theo Briggs was tremendous. Javon Ashley Not quite as productive, but still decent. And Tyson Bolt had a few nice touches as well. As you see there, very balanced attack with over 110 from passing yards and rushing yards. And our running game on defense has been phenomenal, as it has been most of the season. And we tripled them in time on attack. So Marquette owning this game with a nice balanced attack, primarily led by the running game with Theo Briggs and Ashley leading the way. Now we'll pick it up here from the second half as Matt Bars is set there to get us started. And the kick is off. Marquette up 21-10. And Morrison will take it there for the Aggies. He works his way up the middle. And he's taken down there by Jordan Pinson off a 30-yard return. So we'll see how New Mexico State plans to start this drive as they look to claw their way back here in the second half. Franklin in motion. McDonald to drop back. And a nice pitch and catch there for 9 yards as Campbell responded well, but that New Mexico State receiver was able to hold on to the ball. Now 2nd and 1 for the Aggies. And a fake as McDonald will keep a stiff arm there, and Tyler Black as he's taken down there by Barry Barber. Nice run there from the New Mexico State quarterback. McDonald fakes it. He'll pass there. A nice play there by Tyler Black. Dean had it in his hands, but Tyler Black, nice contact there to force the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from Marquette territory at the 49. A give there to Morrison. He has some blocking. And he works his way ahead for 8 yards, now bringing up a 3rd and 2 for the Aggies. McDonald under center in the shotgun, a fake. And he'll work his way ahead. Ladarius Gresham had him there in the backfield. But a strong second effort and stiff arm for McDonald to work ahead for the first down. McDonald back to the pass. He has a man wide open up the sideline. That's Bergstrom with a touchdown as he burns Dickenzie Durant. Wow, Jordan Bergstrom, a nice catch there. McDonald now 11 for 15. 190 yards and 2 touchdown passes. And Juice Campbell was there on the blitz and got there just late. As now Durant and Juice Campbell have each given up a touchdown. Tremendous showing here out of the gate for New Mexico State. A nice 6-play, 65-yard drive. As now they're only down 4 now, 21-17. Now just 52 seconds into the half, New Mexico State with a nice touchdown drive. Let's see how Marquette answers, as I do elect to keep Jake Haywood in this one. Javon Ashley a carry outside, and he's stopped as he couldn't break the edge. For no gain there. Brian Bonilla with another nice tackle downfield. 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Haywood in an empty formation. He drops back to pass. He has a man wide open at the sideline. It's Jonathan Thomas. Thomas works his way ahead for 10, now a 3rd and inches. Both quarterbacks very efficient so far in this game. And Marquette 7 for 7 on 3rd down, now a 3rd and inches. And they'll give to Javon Ashley. He has a lot of space. Nice run here for Javon Ashley. He's still going. And he breaks all the tackles there, loses all the defenders. Ashley's still up the sideline and he can't finish. A 56-yard gain from Javon Ashley. And he's been bottled up here in this one. But now he's been unleashed. And look at all those diving tackles there from New Mexico State. No one could really catch him. Although he does get caught there by a safety. And I think that's probably Marquette's longest gain of the season so far, as now they take over at the Aggies' 9-yard line. Now 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Tyson Bolt in the backfield, and he gets a give there. And that's going to be a face mask, as Marquette will move half the distance to the goal and pick up a first down. Now they go back with that loaded I formation with Clay and Briggs leading the way here for Ashley, as he'll get the give. And Ashley will finish what he started here with a 4-yard touchdown. Marquette 4 for 4 now on their drives in this game, and they'll go up 28-17. Extra point up and good there from Dylan Mackey. And we'll get another studio update. So Oklahoma hangs on in this one to hand Texas their first loss. Jackson Jeffcoat, Malcolm Brown there for Texas, Blake Bell for Oklahoma. Both teams now 5-1. And there we see Michigan State barely edges out Indiana, who's 5-1, as Michigan State now 6-0. They'll probably be in the top 10. So you love to see the storylines going around college football. And after this game, we'll definitely check up on the top 25 and Heisman Watch as it's been a few weeks. Matt Barr's there to the 3. Morrison fields it. And he's tackled there by Chance Pelland. Pelland to back up safety, freshman who we haven't heard of much from in this early season, but someone who's definitely going to be a contributor here in the next couple of years. Now New Mexico State down 28-7 as they look to build on a nice touchdown drive last time out. Morrison up the middle. He's taken down by Denzel Highsmith for a 1-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 9. McDonald the fake. He'll drop back. And that pass for... I forget who that is. He's been killing us, and I should remember his name. And that goes out of bounds. Now a 3rd and 9 for New Mexico State at their own 29. McDonald drops back. And he'll find his man Brown, but Brown another drop there over the middle, and that would have been a 1st down. Drops killing the Aggies in this one, and now they're going to have to punt again, now down 11. Campbell will field this at the 25, and he has room. And Juice Campbell will pick up 9 there on the punt return. Now Dillon Koufax back out there. We haven't seen him in a few weeks. He'll take reins of this offense. Marquette up 11. And a read option for Koufax right out of the gate. And he works his way ahead for a 1st down. Nice 10-yard rush for Koufax off the bench. And we don't see those with Jake Haywood. This is an element that really Koufax only brings right now. 17 1st downs for this game in Marquette. For Marquette in this game, yikes. Koufax will keep with Theo Briggs out in space. And Briggs is taken down there in the backfield. Maybe Koufax should have just kept that one. One of the few unproductive carries here by Theo Briggs in this game. And now 2nd and 12 for Marquette as Koufax goes empty. His first drop back here in this one. He hits Shane Lytle, the trusty Shane Lytle, for 6 yards. Now a 3rd and 6. Koufax completes his first pass attempt of the game. And they're back out there empty, 3rd and 6. And Marquette perfect on 3rd downs here in this one still. Koufax back to pass. He'll roll to his right. And he's hit as he throws, and that's going to be an incompletion. So the first punt here for Marquette as that drive stalls on Koufax's first action of the game. Barr's punt off. And that's going to be down there by Marquette at the New Mexico State 9-yard line. Nice special teams play there by Dante Chambers and Marcus Dixon. So now the Aggies take over from the 10-yard line as they look to get another scoring drive here. Tight end in motion. McDonald will drop back. Hits his man there in the flat. And Campbell brings him down after a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 now for the Aggies. Franklin in motion. McDonald drops back. He'll hit Franklin there in a drop over the middle. Quick pass there for McDonald, and Franklin maybe wasn't ready for it. Couldn't hang on. Now another 3rd down here for New Mexico State. And it's to get a little life after that opening touchdown, but they haven't done much since. McDonald dropped back to pass. He'll hit Morrison there, and he'll pick up the 1st down. That's what they needed. Brought that down there by D'Angelo Bush after 11 yards. Now 2:20 left in the 3rd. McDonald under center. And he's sacked hard there. Darquez Goddard hit him hard. And we kind of needed to rattle him up a little bit. Nice hand usage there from Goddard to get off tackle, and then he just buries McDonald. Now the Aggies backed up 8 yards. 2nd and 18. 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. And they'll give there to Morrison. He'll work his way outside. And great tackle there by D'Angelo Bush. He's been one of our most reliable tacklers so far, making a great play there on the edge. Bringing up a 3rd and 19 here for the Aggies deep in their own territory. McDonald back to pass. And Matthews drops that one. Now another 4th down here, and New Mexico State's going to have to punt again. Marquette's defense showing up here in this one, as their offense. Just Campbell, it looks like he's going to return this one, and he does. Nice blocking there, and he works his way outside. And he works his way into New Mexico State territory with a 13-yard pickup. Koufax still out there for Marquette, despite that drive that stalled out. And they'll open here with a give to Tyson Bolt. He has space and nice blocking. Nice juke there from Tyson Bolt, and he works his way ahead for 20 yards. Each of these Marquette running backs with really nice gains here in this one, and great blocking in the trenches. Now Marquette up 28-17 at New Mexico State's 26 with this third quarter winding down. Koufax back into empty set. He'll drop back to pass. He'll dump it off there for Javon Ashley. And Ashley works his way ahead for 11. Marquette now over 350 yards on the game. Their most impressive showing here so far. A minute here in this third quarter. Marquette looking to add on to an already pretty nice lead. Tyson Bolt another give, and he's taken down after 3 yards. Over 200 rushing yards in this game for Marquette. And our total coming into this game probably wasn't much more than that. Now Ashley out there on the 2nd and 7. He'll get the outside give. Javon Ashley in space. And he'll pick up 6, bringing up a 3rd and 1 here. And of course Marquette does not have to call a play here. 3rd and 1. And someone's going to move up there. That's Jarvis Sneed, the senior right guard. And that's going to push him back 5. So now they will have to call a play here in this third quarter. Now 3rd and 6, back in the empty set. Koufax back to pass. And he'll hit his man there, Jonathan Thomas, and that's going to go for a touchdown. Thomas just a simple curl route. No one was there, even in his vicinity, as he took it after the catch for a touchdown. Easy read there from Koufax, and Thomas bumps his way ahead. As Marquette's going to make this an 18-point deficit now for New Mexico State, now up 35-17 as this third quarter comes to a close. Now just as we started the third quarter, we'll start the fourth quarter with a Matt Barnes kickoff. And he'll kick that one off, and it's going to get down to the goal line in New Mexico State territory, field there by Franklin. And Franklin, a nice tackle there by Davin Rice. And you see there, just 2 sacks between each team here. So both defenses not really forcing much pressure or making very impactful plays. And that's allowed both offenses to kind of put together nice drives at times. Although New Mexico State hasn't really been consistent with that. Now McDonald back to pass. He's going to have to throw that one away. McDonald looking to lead this comeback effort. Although he's going to have to double New Mexico's score and then some if they want to work their way back in this one in the fourth quarter. McDonald back to pass. That one's off for Franklin, but wide as that sails past him. Now a 3rd and 10 here for New Mexico State. Devastating for the Aggies here if they're not able to convert. McDonald back to pass now. He has a man there at the sideline. That's Bergstrom, and he drops it. Another crucial drop here for the Aggies, and that's really cemented their dismay here in this one, as they're going to have to punt again. 2, maybe 3 big third down catches that were dropped, stalling out these Aggie drives. And Campbell's going to call for a fair catch, as Dillon Koufax will come back out here and likely finish the game for the Golden Eagles. So now if you're Marquette, you just rely on the running game most likely to drain most of the clock here in this fourth quarter. A give there to Theo Briggs, and he'll pick up 5. Now 6 minutes left in the fourth, and Marquette just trying to wind this one down as they'll give to Ashley. And he only picks up 1 up the middle. And Ashley at 94 yards. I don't think we've had a 100-yard rusher yet in this season. And now Koufax on an empty set, 3rd and 4 here. And there's a quick pass there for Jordan Pinson, dropped. And now Marquette's going to have to punt. That's brutal there for the Golden Eagles. A fresh set of downs would have allowed them to kill off another minute or two. Now Matt Barr's on for his second punt of the game. And now a clipping penalty, just what New Mexico State needed, as that drives them back to their own 27. 5:09 left here. They need 18. Matthews in motion. McDonald's going to give there to Morrison. And a good play there by Travell Terry crashing down, picking up a tackle for loss. Morrison only 9 yards here on 7 rushes. Now 2nd and 11 for the Aggies. Less than 5 minutes now in this one. Another give to Morrison, and he's just hit quick there. And he'll be taken down for a loss yet again. There's Clarence Thurman, our starting defensive tackle. Now 3rd and 12 here, and with 2 rushes to start this set of downs. Seems like they're just kind of trying to finish this one out as well. McDonald drops back to pass. They're going to go with a screen. And Morrison will be wrapped up, impacted there from behind by Battaglia. And then a couple other Marquette defenders were there to close the play. Now 4th down, and New Mexico State's going to punt yet again here. Now Marquette takes over with 3:49 here. And of course, they'll just try to squeeze the rest of this clock. A give there to Jonathan Thomas. Jonathan Thomas working out of the backfield for 9 yards. Now Tyson Bolt back out there on this 2nd and 1. He'll get the give and pick up a 1st down and then some. He works his way to about midfield off a 12-yard rush. Now a fresh set of downs here and under 3 minutes left. Just about at midfield here for the Golden Eagles. Javon Ashley back out there looking to break 100 yards as he'll get the give. And he only manages a yard there now at 95. Now smack dab at midfield, Theo Briggs is on now. And he'll get the carry. Nice 4-yard pickup there from Briggs, bringing up a 3rd and 5. And now you figure the game's over here with one more 1st down for Marquette. Briggs still out there. And he'll get the outside give. And he's going to be short after a 3-yard gain. And Marquette's just going to go for it here. Why not? You're already across midfield. 50 seconds left. The 1st down wins the game. Koufax will drop back to pass. And he has Grant Cooper there. Cooper in space. And he's brought down after a 15-yard catch. And that's just going to all about do it here in this one. Cooper gets his first catch late. So looks like we'll have one more chance to get Ashley over 100 yards here on this last play as he'll get the give. And he will eclipse 100 yards. He'll work his way outside. He's going to get more than he bargained for. 23-yard pickup there by Javon Ashley. And that's going to do it here as he's now at 118. It started off slow here for Ashley, but he put it together late with a few big runs. And now this clock's winding down, but Koufax is just going to do the pageantry here and knee it. As Marquette is going to take down New Mexico State with a tremendous effort here, 35-17. And a great comeback rebound here for New Mexico State after dropping 3 of their last 4. As they now sit at an even 3-3 on the season. Javon Ashley, player of the game. Tremendous effort from him, along with Theo Briggs and Tyson Bolt in the backfield. The running game was clicking, the passing game was efficient, and our defense made timely stops, although a few big drops there from New Mexico State really hampered their ability to score in this one. Jake Haywood was strong, Koufax was decent in his relief appearance, and I think we have a lot to build on after this game, as Marquette defeats the New Mexico State Aggies 35-17. So as promised, following that nice win over New Mexico State, we are going to take a look at the top 25 and the Heisman Watch. But first I wanted to give you a quick little recruiting update. We still do lead for quarterback Eric Smiley over Illinois. However, they still have a visit with him in week 14, so that's going to give them a nice swing. But I think he's probably going to be someone that commits in the offseason. So if he's still hanging around there, we're probably going to put most of our resources in the offseason to get Eric Smiley. Jeff Harris, a fullback, we've kind of led for him most of the way here. Dan Johnson, a JUCO tackle prospect who we've offered. Thomas Jock, we're still fighting for him against Michigan State. And now Miami of Ohio has emerged. Brian Joseph, a JUCO guard who kind of emerged here nicely as a 67 overall. I might prefer him over Dan Johnson, but we already offered Johnson. So we'll kind of see how it plays out here with Jock. And if we miss out on him, we'll offer Brian Joseph. Then Jerry Jones and Mike Johnson, we lead in a big way for each of them, so we're kind of waiting for them to commit. And same here with Daniel Armstrong, a JUCO linebacker. Same case here for Kenny Johnson. We lead by over 4,000 points, so I expect him to commit next week. Ryan Jackson, we still trail Iowa, and he's someone we really want. We need another DB along with Kenny Johnson in this class. Eddie Stevens, we need to upgrade our punting, and he's the best option out there for us. So hopefully he commits. We'll bump him up to 150 here. Then we did get another commit, and I'll show you him here. Sean Murphy, he was really our top prospect that we wanted. 6'5", 307, already NFL size, out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, the 33rd tackle on the board. 73 pass block, 75 run block, 82 impact block, and an 82 strength. So he would come in, if he came in today, he'd probably be our best lineman. So he's going to most likely be somebody who starts all 4 years and start next year as a freshman. Now we'll take a look here at the Heisman Watch. Braxton Miller has led all season as Ohio State still undefeated, the #1 team in the nation. John Hubert, a redshirt senior for Kansas State, #2, the only non-quarterback in this Heisman Watch. Then we have Jess Driscoll of Florida, Johnny Manziel, who's covered here around 2 to 4 throughout the season, and then Blake Bell, Oklahoma quarterback, coming off a nice victory there against Texas, although he didn't produce much. 138 passing yards and then 39 rushing yards on 20 carries. Now to close this episode, we'll kind of just scroll here through the top 25. Ohio State, Florida, Texas A&M, UCLA, Louisville, USC, Michigan State making up the top 7, all undefeated. USC visits Notre Dame this week, #9, so a battle of 2 top 10 teams, and then UCLA visits #19 Stanford. Alabama at 4-2. And I'll just scroll down here. And this is where I'm going to leave you, folks. We had a nice episode, our best victory so far of the season. And hopefully we can build on that here against another manageable opponent in the Toledo Rockets. But after this week, we have a bye. And then we're going to head to South Bend to take on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So definitely stay tuned for that. So as always, folks, it's been real, and be well. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.